So today's topic is we have to discuss in the some topic that normal distribution, binomial distribution. तुम्हारे syllabus में दिखाया है वहाँ पर कि normal, what is normal distribution, exponential distribution, Poisson distribution. So there, when to use normal distribution, Poisson distribution, that is all. This is new for you guys. But before that, there is a term called probability. Probability of experiment. So what is that probability? If I am generating some data, so for that, what will be the sample space? What will be the outcome? What is the event? What I am going to do in that event? So this is about whenever we are going to introduce some distribution, that time we have to know all this term. If somebody asks you what is your sample space, what is the population you are targeting, what sample you are collecting from that population, it is impossible to take if अभी हमें आपको अगर कोविड का डेटा अगर कलेक्ट करना है तो वी आर नॉट फोकसिंग, मुझे कोविड के पेशेंट्स का कुछ एनालिसिस करना है तो इट इज नॉट एक्चुअली पॉसिबल to take all the data. So I will take first sample, I will do the rough analysis, then I will estimate from that sample and will give the answer from that sample. For that we have to know this all the basic definitions, that is probability experiment. So what is that probability experiment? If you are an action or trial through which specific result counts, measurement or response are obtained. What happen in probability? If you are dice, सबको पता है डाइस में कितने नंबर्स होते हैं, सबने तो खेला ही होगा, ये खेलते हैं ना अपन। 6 एक फेस, सारे फेस पर 1 है, 2 3 4 5 6 ऐसे। If I want to check what is the probability of getting 2, okay, 2 numbers, 1 by t, because 2 is coming only one time, 6 phases है वहां पर, लेकिन 1 2 3 4 5 what, so this is what is the probability experiment. If I rolling a die twice, or if I rolling a die 2 times together, so what is the probability that we have to find in probability experiment. So what will be my experiment, what will be my outcome? So result of single trial in probability experiment. So जो भी मुझे वहां से आंसर मिलेगा, that will be the outcome. And for that we are, what is we are doing for that probability, we are dying, we are rolling that die. So in that die, what is all the possibilities? There is 1 2 3 4 5, okay, so 6 number in that die. So sample space is 1 to 6, okay. So event, अभी मुझे कुछ event करना है तो what will be the my event? I want to check how the 2 is coming for that experiment. So that will be the event, consist one or more outcome and is subset of the sample space. So we'll see in the next. So sample example, this is example probability experiments. So rolling a die, so my outcome is 3, but sample space is what, उस die में कितने possibilities है, so that is 1 2 3 4 6 event. अब I am choosing the event, I want all the even numbers. So what are all the even numbers? सबको even number odd numbers पता है? So there is only 3 possibilities of the even number, that is number 2 4 and 6. So even is 2 4 6. So example of identify the sample space. A probability experiment consists of tossing a coin or the rolling a 6-sided die. Describe the sample space. If I rolling the coin, so what it will be the 2 possibilities? Either one is head, one is tail. So there are 2 possibility outcomes when tossing a coin, head and tail. For each of these, there are 6 possibility outcomes when rolling a die, that is 1 2 3 4 5 or 6. One way to list outcome for action occurring in a sequence, it is used as a tree diagram. So what is the tree diagram? So if I want to find the solution, so this is the tree diagram. You have not actually draw at all the time. You have to consider what is the all possible experiments in that probability. So tree diagram is if I rolling the coin to 6 times. So one is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. ये जो हम dice देख रहे हैं, that is the all possibilities are there. And this is T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. So my sample space there are 12 outcomes. Okay. So this is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, T1, T2, T3. If that die is, I want to roll the die, two dice at one time. So what all the possibilities? If anyone can imagine, मैंने 2 डाइस लिए हैं और एक ही बार में मुझे रोल करना है, तो एक इसमें क्या आएगा? इट कैन बी 1, दूसरे में क्या आ सकता है? 2 आ सकता है, 3 आ सकता है, 4 आ सकता है, 5 आ सकता है. सो यू हैव टू मेक ऑल द कॉम्बिनेशंस. तो इट कैन बी 1 1, okay, because I have 2 dice. Each one has a 6 number. The second may be 6 number. So when I am rolling 2 dice simultaneously, so I will get 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5. You have to all make the all combinations with that. If is एक में आएगा 2, so others में 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 6, ऐसे करके हमें 3 1 3 2 3 6 6 6 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4. So how many possibilities are there?
36.
Yes. So this is the experiment. This is my sample space. Okay. Now from that sample space, I want to check how many times 6 6 is coming. What is the probability for that? 1 by 36. क्योंकि 6 6 कितने बार आता है? टू बाय 5 कितने बार आएगा? 2 bracket 2 and 5. How many times it will come? It is simple. Just think logically.
Ma'am, 1 by 18. Yeah, 2 by 36.
Yes, because 5 2 and 2 5. Okay. So there are 2 possibilities out of 36. 1 1.
1 by 36.
So you understand. What about others? Are you getting it? It is just we have to judge what is the possible outcomes and what is our experiment and what we are going to find about that event. So an event that consists simple event that consists of single outcome, tossing a head and rolling 3 times. So only H3, whatever we have given in the first slide. So this is, now you understand the logic. Okay. अगर मुझे कॉइन भी टॉस करना है, हेड एंड टेल, 1 time 1 coin, what is 2 possibilities? Either I will get head or tail. If I toss the coin 2 times, 2 coin 1 time, so what are all the possibilities? I will get HH, okay, HT, TH and TT. ये समझा? If I rolling a coin, 2 coin simultaneously, 1 coin में how many possibilities? There is only 2 possibilities. Either I will get head or tail. दूसरे इसमें भी head or tail. Now we have to make a combination of 2 coins. I want to make a sample space. So I am rolling 2 coins simultaneously. So there is only 4 possibilities. Either I will get head at 1 time or tail at second time. Okay. Otherwise, I will get 1 time head or second time in second coin there is tail or head. So there are only 4 possible outcomes in that event. Okay. ऐसे हम you can write that experiment like this. So if I take 3 coins, so you have to make that 3 possible coins simultaneous, then you have to write down that possible what do you call sample space. And then I want to check how many times 3 heads at one experiments. I want to check 10. So that is our experiment, or we have to generate that probability. So here the event that consists more than one outcome is not a simple event. Example, tossing heads and rolling an even numbers. मुझे head के साथ all the heads are in even numbers. So there is only 3 possible outcomes. Everybody is getting it? Okay. So there is determine whether the event is simple or not. You roll a 6-sided die, and event B is rolling at least a 4. Event B has 3 outcome, rolling 4 or 5 or 6. So there is only 3 possibilities, 4, 5 and 6. This is not very simple. आप सिर्फ simple exercise remember रखना, because when we are going to, ये I think so तुम्हारे syllabus में नहीं है, fundamental of counting principle and all, but you should know all the this what is probability, what is event and sample space. So all these 3 term you understand and how to calculate the probability. Okay, so we in the next lecture we will try to solve the problems on probability. So if the event can occur in m ways and second event can occur in n ways, the number of ways the 2 events can occur in sequence m into n can be extended for any number of events occurring in sequence. The purchasing a new car. This is one example. So manufacturing possible is manufacturers, car size, color are listed. So manufacturers are Ford, GM, Honda. Car size is compact, mid-size. And color is white, red, black, green. How many different ways do you select one manufacturers? Tell me. There are only 3 manufacturers. So how many 3 different ways you can, either you will get Ford, GM or Honda. One car size. There is only 2 car size. You will get compact size or you will get mid size. Okay, and one color. So there are 4 colors. In sample space, there are only 4 colors. If I want to white color car, so there is a only probability I can get is 1/4 because white color ki ek hi hai. So use a tree diagram to check your result. So this is the result. This is 24 ways you can, if I want one color or compact sizes and the company. There are 3 choices of manufacturer, 2 car sizes and 4 colors. So using fundamental counting principle, that is m into n. So there are 3 colors, 2 sizes and 4 colors, 3 manufacturers and 2. What is that 2? Sizes. So there is 24 ways. First, Ford, GM, Honda. Ford may one is to be compact or mid size hoga, GM may be compact or mid size hoga, and it is Honda may be that 2 possibilities. After that, in compact there is white, red, black or green color. Then mid size also white, red, black, green color. This is all you have to make. You can make this tree diagram if you don't understand, but this is the counting principle. Using counting principle, this is the easy way to understand what is the sample space. If I'm giving I want to, like this example, you can do in your medicine also. So you can say, if you are giving the patient this time 3 medicine, after that 3, so you can weigh how much time you are giving that person a medicine. You can calculate the probability using this approach. So classical theoretical probability, what is the definition of that? Each outcome in a simple space is equally likely. So probability of event, the number of outcome in the event E divided by number of outcome in a sample space. Thus we have, there are only in event, whatever the event, I want one time head or 2 head. So what is the sample space if I am tossing two coins simultaneously? There are HT, HH, TT, and TH. So 4 possible outcomes are there. So our sample space is, number of outcome of sample space is 4. Now I want only TT. So there is only one possibilities to getting TT. So TT means tail and tail. So there is 1 by 4 possible outcomes. So probability is 1 by 4. If I want HT and HT, so what is the possible outcome? Anyone? Our sample space is, number of outcome is sample space is 4. What is that 4 outcomes? HH, HT, TH, TT. Okay. Now I want to choose HT and TH. So what is the probability for that event?
1 by 2.
How it is 1 by 2?
Ma'am, we have 4 probable results.
Four possibilities.
4
There is
possibilities, and TH and HT come twice. So it will be 2
so
by
2
4.
by 4. So 1 by 2. Okay. So you understood. What about others? Okay. So you got it, right? So how to calculate the probability? You understood that. So finding the classical probability. Your roll a 6-sided die. Find the probability of each event. Event 1 is rolling a 3. Second is event B is rolling a 7. And event C is rolling a number less than 5. First, what is the sample space? हमारे dice में तो 6 number है. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the possible outcomes are 1 to 6. That is our sample space. So in event A, if I want to, rolling 3. So event A is only 3. 3 आने के chances कितने? 1 by 6. Why this is rolling a 7 is 0? We have given that 0 is not in our sample space, so it is 0. Probability is 0, and rolling a number less than 5. So less than 5 मतलब less than 5 से जो भी number हमारे sample events में आएगा, that is the probability. So 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 6. So you have to calculate that way. Yes. So you understand? Who are not able to understand this screen? उत्कर्षा कोहले, आपको समझ में आ गया? You are making such a, I think you are looking somewhere else, and making some.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not feeling well.
So what you understand till now? Yeah. What is this screen? What is the event A? Yes, Utkarsha, I want answer from your side.
Understanding it. First point.
Which first point?
I'm the event A, rolling A.
So what is that 1 by 6? What is sample space? You tell me about this example. If I am rolling a die, so what is the sample space first?
I'm वही नहीं समझा.
So I am asking you, I am 3-4 times I told you. Who don't understand, please tell me. अभी तो मैंने 4-5 बार बता दिया. Guys पता है? If you are rolling a die, there are only 6 possibilities. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. हमारे डाई में 6 numbers दिख रहे, that is our sample space. Okay, I want 3 from that sample space, so rolling a 3 numbers, 3 number 3, so there is only one possibility to get the 3 numbers, so there is only one possibility, that is why we are writing 1/6. So probability is 0.167 and our probabilities lie between 0 to 1 only. अगर 0 to 1 में आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, तो हमारा जो हम कर रहे हैं मेथड, दैट इज रॉन्ग, हमारा आंसर इज रॉन्ग. ओके, so rolling a 7 is not in our sample space, so answer is 0. Okay, rolling a number less than 5, so 1 2 3 4, 5 is 1 to 5, 1 to 6 numbers in our sample space. If I am asking what is less than 5, it is possibilities are 4/6. Now I want to rolling a number greater than 5, so what is the possibility, what is the probability? Is it difficult to answer? If my
1/6.
yes, 1/6, because there is only one number which is greater than 5, so that is 1/6. So probability is 0.167. किसको नहीं समझ रहा है, फिर से पूछ रही हूँ. If you are looking somewhere else, how you will understand? So type of probability, there are different type of probability. Empirical statistical probability, based on observation obtained from probability experiment, there are relative frequency for the event. So frequency of that event, जैसे हमने last time देखा, there is one group and related to that what is the frequency of that particular group. So this is frequency of event, that is which is denoted by F, and total frequency is N. So these are one example over here, a company conducting a telephone survey of randomly selected individual to get the overall impression of the past decades, that is 2000. And so far 1504 people have been surveyed. That what is the probability the next person served has a positive overall impression for the 2000s. Okay, so positive number, they have given the table. What is the positive? 406, negative is 752, neither is 316, and don't know is 30. So you have to sum all these things, that is our number of times patient, what is the total number, that is 1504. Summation of F is equal to capital N means size. Okay, so response, so summation F is equal to 406. I want to check the probability of positive response. So there is 406 divided by total number, that is 1504. So probability is 0.270. This is very simple. You have to take the sum of that frequency, that is total N, and I want to check the probability of negative per response. So that will be 752 divided by 1504. So that is the probability. If I don't know, if I want to check the probability of those response don't know, so probability is 30 divided by 1504. Now this is the, maybe ये थोड़ा सा आपको ऊपर से जाएगा, the law of large number. Then experiment is repeat over and over. The empirical probability of event approaches the theoretical probability of the event, that is number of tosses and the proportion that are heads. Probability of tossing a head मैंने बहुत बार 30 times किया, tossing 690 times, 120 times, 150 times. So this is a law of large number. At one given time point, it is this graph is if you can see, there is 4.3, because I am tossing a coin 30 times, 60 times, 90 times, and 120, 150. So I got the answer in the range of 0.4 to 0.6. Maximum number तुमको दिखाई दे रहा है, the what is the proportion of that are heads. So 0.5, if you can see, So that probability is lying between 0.5 to 0.6. Okay, एक ही experiment we are trying to do 1,000 times. So there are 50% chance to get the half, means 0.5% probability you will get. Okay. So subjective probabilities in intuition, educated guesses, and estimates. Example: a doctor may feel patient has 90% chance of recovery. किसी का भी health देख के they can just estimate that अगर that person is responding or not responding, that on that basis they are estimating what is the chance to recover that person. उसके लिए वो लोग कोई calculation नहीं करते. Okay, that is why that is subjective probability. So classify that statement. An example of classical, empirical, and subjective probability. The probability that you will get the flu this year is 0.1. What happened in the statistics? Whatever happening in the means last data, what is happening on that basis, we are finding out the probability of what will happen in the future. Okay, so this is means main approach in the statistics. So how they are calculating, what will be the next month COVID cases kaise rahenge, what will be the recovery rate. So basically finding the past data, they are doing the analysis of past data, and they are estimating the future. Okay, so that is why that future sometimes it is true, sometimes it is false also, because we are actually not taking that particular situation. We are not doing that experiment on that particular data. We are doing on the past data, and we are predicting a future on that. So the probability of voter chosen a random will be younger than 35 years old. That is 5.3. I don't know what is that. Equally likely classical probability. So this is the range of probability rules. The probability of an event E is between 0 to 1 inclusive. Means that probability, always remember, if you are calculating the probability, your answer should be in 0 to 1. It can be the probability is 0 also and 1 also. In between to hai hi. So 0 is impossible event. Even chance is 0.5, that 5% chance, half. Okay, and 1 is full, means certain. So always remember, if you get the probability is 2, then your answer is wrong, because probability is lie between 0 to 1. So this is complementary event. Have you know about the Venn diagram and how to calculate? Okay, those who are knowing this diagram, so they can understand easily what is the set of all outcomes in sample space that are not included in the event E. Okay, denoted E dash, that is E prime. So PE, probability of event E, and those probability of not happening in that event E, which is equal to 1. So P probability of E is equal to 1 minus probability of E dash. The same way, probability of E dash is equal to 1 minus, because that square is our sample space. Okay, means whole one is that sample space, that square rectangle. The E is, that is color in pink, that is our event which is happening, sample space are included event E. Okay, this is event E, and that event is not happening, that is E dash. But in dono ko mila ke we got 1 probability, so that is equal to 1. So this is again one example of your survey of a sample of 1,000 employees at a company, and record the age of each. Find the probability of randomly choosing an employee who is not between 25 and 35 years old. Who is not between 25 and 35 years old. सो यहाँ पे सब डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन दिख के रखा है. एम्प्लॉय का एज 15 to 24, that is continuous probability and frequency is 54. Okay, so here total number is 1000. You can see, so we have that example, summation of f divided by sample space करेंगे, total number of n. So age of 25 to 35. Why it is 36? Because I want to check what is the employee who is not between 35 to 36. That is, this is 35 to 36, 366. So there is means जो उस group में है, that is first we have to check that who is between age 25 to 34. So that is 0.366. Now the question is who is not in that group. So you have to do 1 minus that probability. Okay, so you got the answer. So पहले जो है उस group में, for that you have to find that probability. After that you can minus for one whole probability from that, those who don't want, those who are not in that group. So that probability is 0.634. If I want to check the probability of 45 to 54, that is 180. Okay, 180 divided by 1000. Now I want to check who is not in that probability. So I will, that's 180 divided by 1000. 1 minus 180 divided by 1000. So you have to give the complementary, you have to use that complementary rule, the rule that probability of E plus probability of E dash is equal to 1. So we got probability of E, that is 0.36, and we want to find out the probability of E dash, those who are not in that event. So 1 minus that probability. Got the answer? Now, what is this? The probability of experiment consists of tossing a coin and spinning a spinner show. The spinner is equally likely to land on each number. Use a T diagram to find the probability of tossing a tail and spinning on odd number, sorry. So this is all the head and tail possibilities. देकर spinning कितने times कर, there are 1 to 8. So these are all possibilities. You can see the screen.
Yes, ma'am.
I am audible because here I can see there is internet connection problems. Is it my slow? It is going on slow. पहले स्क्रीन दिख रहा है मेरा, वॉइस बाद में आ रहा है, ऐसे कुछ हो रहा है? हो रहा है ना?
इंटरनेट कनेक्शन जब लो होता है उस टाइम पे 10 सेकंड के लिए या 5 सेकंड के लिए आपका वॉइस ब्रेक होगा, उसके बाद फिर वापस नॉर्मल हो गया है.
So is it okay or?
Yes, ma'am, it is okay now.
Okay. So this is the T diagram. There are two possibilities, head and tail. Head is also, there are 1 to 8 numbers. So there the sample space of the event is H1, H2 up to H8, and T, there is also the same 1, 2, 3 up to 8. Now they are asking what is the probability of tossing a tail and spinning an odd number. Okay, so what is odd number? 1, 3, 5, 7. There is only possibilities of getting a odd number, that is 4. Means मुझे spin भी करना है, उसमें odd number भी दिखाना है, and मुझे tossing भी करना है, that is उसमें head होना चाहिए. I don't want tail. I don't want head. I want tail. So there are 4 by all the possible outcomes. 8 plus 8. तो sample space में कितने numbers है? 16. And I want all the odd numbers with tail. So there are only 4 possible choices. That is T1, T3, T5, T7. So there is 4 by 16. It is 1 by 4. So possible probability is 0.24. समझा? If I want tossing a head and spinning an even number, so what is the possible outcomes? Anybody?
मैम सेम ही रहेगा.
Same H2, H4, H6, H2.
Yes, even and odd में that is same रहेगा because it is a total 8 numbers, so there are 4 odd number, 4 even numbers, so that is same. So there is again one example. If your college identification number consists of 8 digits, each digit can be 0 through 9 and each digit can be repeated. What is the probability of getting your college identification number when randomly generating 8 digits? Okay, first you have to try to understand. एकदम से नहीं आएगा आपको. You have to solve from the small problems that like dice and coin. Then you can solve the some thoda sa. So there is each digit can be repeated. So 10 choice of each of 8 digits. So using a fundamental counting principle, that is we have seen f divided by n. So there are 8 times so choices रहेगा 8 digit तक. So 10 raised to 8. So how many that is number, you can see the possible identification number. Only one of those number correspond to your ID number. They are asking you the question, out of this 10 choices of 8 digits, what is the possibility that your ID number, they are asking for your one ID number. So I know there is only my ID number is only repeated one time. So there is one, but what is all the possible outcome? So that all possible outcomes is 100, what is million, billion and 10 raised to 8 जो भी आंसर आता है, that 1 by that probability. Okay. So identification of sample space of probability experiment. Okay, you know now the what is sample event. You know what is the fundamental counting principle. Distinguish among classical probability, empirical probability and subjective probability. Okay, determine the probability of complement of an event. Use T diagram, fundamental counting principle to find the probability. If you are not understanding anything or whatever they are given the events, you should draw the T diagram, what all the possibilities. जैसे हमने देखा कि कार के 2 sizes है, फिर उसका 4 color है, then 3 companies है. So what is all the possibilities? So you have to do T diagram. T diagram सबको आता है, family tree निकालना आता है. Okay, just like that we have to follow this rule in this probability. Okay, so you in the last T diagram, the last row, you will get what is all possible outcome in the sample space. That is your final sample space. So there are in your syllabus there is multiplication rule, addition rule है क्या? One second, I am checking that. Now we'll next we can go for normal distribution, Poisson distribution, sample probability, PC2. In your syllabus, there is only the definition of probability, binomial distribution, normal distribution, Poisson distribution, and properties. There is sample, population, large sample, small sample, null hypothesis, and alternative hypothesis. Sample, essence of sampling, type of sampling, type 1 error, type 2 error, standard mean error. Okay, so we have seen today sample and population. So what is the you can go through this. What is the conditional multiplication rule and probability rule? So conditional probability is the probability of an event occurring given that other event has already occurred. So denoted by P, probability of B by A. To read by probability of B given A. So you have to. Then what is the probability? Cards तो सबको पता है ना? So, 2 cards are selected in a sequence from standard deck and find the probability of the second card is queen and given that the first card is a king. assume that the king is not replaced. Means for because of the first card is king, it is not replaced, and the remaining deck is 51 cards, and 4 of each king. So what is the probability of the क्वीन होने के चांसेस हमारे कार्ड में कितने हैं? एक तो वो what you call that
1/52.
no, we have only
नहीं 4 by
हाँ
52.
क्वीन 4 होते हैं, किंग 4 है, जैक 4 एंड whatever I don't remember that
Ma'am,
all.
why is it 51 cards? It should be 52, na? Total are 52 cards.
Yeah, 52 cards. There is find the probability of second card is queen given that the first card is king. यहाँ पे बोला है कि first card is king consider already करना है, so our sample space में से एक card को king consider कर रहा है. Okay, so that is why it is 51. अगर मैं because given probability first card is king ऐसे दिया है, so our first card is, अगर मुझे ऐसे चाहिए कि my two say I want to find the probability of how many cards of queen, so that time probability is 4/52 because I am not here, I am not assuming the first experiment that first card is king या second card is king. Okay, so that's why here 4/51. It's simple. Here we are multiplication जो probability के rules है, multiplication and addition that we are using here. This P probability of B given A. So A is experiment that is known experiment. So we are using that card in that experiment. Okay. So that is why 52 minus 1 एक card हमें इसमें use किया है. So there is only remaining cards is 51. In 51 में से what is the second card is a queen, so that all the possibilities are 4. Now understand? So here is a next example. The table shows the result of study in which research examine a child's IQ level and the presence of specific gene in the child. Find the probability that a child has a high IQ given that child has a gene. So यहाँ पे सब पूरा टेबल देके रखा है, gene present, gene is not present, and a high, normal, total. Okay, now we have to find the probabilities that there are 72 children who have gene, and so the sample space consists of this 72 children. Total sample space we are considering only those who are present, and in that how much of that high IQ level. So it is very simple. This is 33 divided by 70. This is multiplication and additional rules. We are solving this example. I will give you one assignment that you can find the probability for whatever I will give. So that is based on only the total number of sample space, events and probability. Okay. Assignment section में मैं थोड़ा सा examples डाल दूंगी. You can try to solve this by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So this is the independent event. That is the formula for independent event. The occurrence of one of the event does not affect the probability of the occurrence of the other events. So there is P of B given A, which is equal to P of B, or P of A given B, which is equal to P of A. Events that are not independent are dependent. This the P of A and P of B, they are not independent. So this decide whether the events independent or dependent. Select a king from the standard deck, not replacing it because we are not replacing again in that experiment. Then selecting the queen from the deck B. So solution is probability of B given A, second card is queen and first card is king. Okay, so first card already हमने select किया, that is by 4/51. If I want the probability of king, I have told you that is 4/52. So it is the occurrence of A change the probability of the occurrence of B. Got it? अभी थोड़े दिन पहले मैंने बताया था कि why we are not taking this in one So here it is independent and dependent, probably that that king event is independent or not. So we have checked. So this first event is dependent on that first, because we are experimenting first card is a king. Okay. In the second, probability of game, only simple. I want to check how many queens in that deck. So there are only possibilities 4/52. So dependent in the occurrence of A changes the probability of occurrence of B. So आज का सबको समझ में आ गया probability. So shall I give some examples so you can solve? No cheating मत करो, नहीं समझा तो चुपचाप बोल दो कि नहीं समझा है, क्योंकि मैंने एग्जाम्स में देखा है, मैंने randomly I have checked only 2 or 3 papers. Somebody has written let A is equal to some mean and B is equal to some mean. मैंने ये method बताया नहीं है. You have to, whatever the values in your formula given in the table, you have to put that values in the formulas. If you consider and that this, no, you have to go straight forward. Somebody has done this. ये पूरा का पूरा बुक कॉपी से पेस्ट किया है बुक से. That 1.5 hours is a sufficient time for to solve that 2, 3, 4 problems. I think that first 5 is the all simples, that is 2 minutes problem. Second जो one of जिसमें 10 marks का 1 solve करना था, and after that 5 के 2. The time is sufficient. Calculator use करना तो था ही.
मैम वो जो आपने मीन वाला जो पीपीटी नहीं भेजा था, इसीलिए फिर मतलब मैंने यूट्यूब पे वो देखा था मेथड, तो उसमें एक्चुअली दिखाया था कि जो अज्यूम्ड मीन है ए, दैट इज टेकन एज द सेंटर ऑफ द मिडल पॉइंट जो हमने दिया था. तो ए को वहां पर जैसे द क्लास विड्थ वाज 20 ना एंड 100 तक के थे काउंट, तो अज्यूम्ड मीन फिर मतलब जितने मेथड्स मैंने गूगल और यूट्यूब पर देखा उस दिन, तो आई सॉ कि जो सबसे मिडल वाला वैल्यू रहता है उसी को अज्यूम
वो अज्यूम करते हैं. बट उसमें जो मैंने एग्जांपल दिया था उसमें तुम समेशन n into f कर देते तो इट कैन बी पॉसिबल.
मैम एक्चुअली आपने जो बताया था उसमें हमने 9000 कुछ तो भी डिवाइड बाय 70 किया था, 2 वैल्यूज का समेशन को डिवाइड किया था. बट वो पीपीटी नहीं था तो वो फॉर्मूला याद नहीं आ रहा था, और बहुत देर सोचा, फिर मैंने एक बार गूगल पर देखा तो मुझे ये मेथड दिखाया, फिर मैंने इस मेथड से सॉल्व किया था.
ओके.
यस मैम, वो एक पीपीटी मिसिंग था.
अच्छा, अभी वो देखती हूँ कैसे हैं. अभी मैंने पेपर तो देखे नहीं है.
यस
लेकिन से ठीक है. आई थिंक सो सभी ने अच्छे से सॉल्व किया. आंसर तो सबके सेम ही दिख रहे हैं. एनीवेज, but try to understand because this is nobody will going to teach you. Excel में भी आपको करना है. Just try to do it in the Excel and R, so you can know the basic how to do a data analysis in Excel. Okay. So when
मैम वही मेथड समझना था, मतलब जैसे इसमें जो गूगल पे दिया था उसमें हमने अज्यूम्ड मीन 50 लिया है, बट हमने जब सॉल्व किया तो उसमें हमने अज्यूम्ड मीन 2 वैल्यू डिवाइड करके
हमने अज्यूम मीन किया ही नहीं है. हमने डायरेक्ट उस फ्रीक्वेंसी एंड जो भी क्लास विड्थ है उससे निकाल के समेशन f into n किया है. दैट पर्टिकुलर क्लास विड्थ का इंटरवल जो आता है, दैट डिफरेंस, उसको मल्टीप्लाई करके वी आर कंसिडरिंग द मीन, दैट इज एक्चुअल मीन. ओके. This is what we don't know that for that particular class width, we don't know the mean, so we are considering the middle of that particular class width and we'll consider that mean, that as a mean. So ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं, but that is फिर तुमको assume करो, फिर ये करो, वो करो, उससे we know the methods how to calculate the mean, so we can go for that.
मैम एक बार वो आप पीपीटी अगर प्रोवाइड कर देंगे तो वो फॉर्मूला समझ में आ जाएगा.
हाँ ठीक है, कर दूंगी.
हाँ मैम.
ओके. थैंक यू.